Welcome to Classic Heart, the BMW Group Classic podcast. My name is JP and my guest today is Sandro Compagnoni, a passionate BMW enthusiast from the Swiss Alps and founder of Pass and Pizza and a lifelong member of the E30 generation. Please welcome Sandro.
This car is the most honest car you ever see.
It's been a dream ever since I've had it.
The first time I heard that engine screaming, I thought, I gotta have one of those.
It's the joy of driving.
What's great about a BMW Classic is the community that surrounds it.
When you listen to that, that's why we're here.
Sandro, how are you?
I'm doing fine, JP, thank you.
Sandro, you grew up surrounded by cars and the sound of BMW engines in the mountains. And which part of Switzerland are you living?
I'm living in the state of Graubünden,
Yes.
which is like the far eastern part of Switzerland. And I'm located in Davos at the moment.
So let us look a bit into the start of your journey, right? You mentioned that you grew up actually with two E30s. Is that right?
That's right. Also, we didn't have them simultaneously. We had the first E30 wagon when I was about 5 years old, which was then our daily. And after like 5 years, my dad found another one, which has only 30,000 kilometers. So he was like, okay, we like the chassis so much. So we bought a newer or less used one.
Yeah.
And kept that car ever since.
And I mean, the iX is like very useful in the mountain area, I would say. So if you're in the Engadine, for example, then an all-wheel drive can always be very helpful.
It wasn't particularly that important that it was four-wheel drive because in the wintertime we usually don't drive as much because for us the cars are like family members, so it's a bit of a shame to drive them too much in the salt and in the winter.
Yeah.
But I remember we drove the iX one time with my dad and we had an empty parking lot. It was like 20 centimeters of fresh snow. And I got to experience what it's like to let the car dance on the passenger seat. And it kind of hooked me ever since.
How old were you at that time, Sandro, if I may ask?
I would have been 6 or 7 at the time.
Yeah.
But I remember it vividly.
Nice. I mean, these are the memories that makes all the love for our cars so lasting, I would say, like eternal in a sense, because you never forget the sound and the feeling in your stomach when you first have a shift from the left to the right and then you slide a little bit on the fresh snow, and the sound of tires in the snow is also very special. And I think that sounds like that your family has a special relation to cars.
I would say so, yeah. I mean, my dad, for example, he grew up in an E21, which my grandpa bought almost new. And they had the car for like 7 years. And after that, my grandpa sold it for a four-wheel drive car. And
okay, here we go.
my dad was 12 at the time, and he was really pissed, so he didn't talk to him for like a week. And the funny thing is, like 20 years later, my dad bought the exact same car back and restored it ever since. Like new paint, new engine, new suspension. It's like it came from factory.
So that means that very, very, very car he bought back. So the reason why he didn't spoke with your grandfather for quite a while.
Exactly.
How did he find that? I mean, was he specifically looking for it, or was it just a coincidence? Was it just destiny?
Well, like in Davos, we have like a good connection to many families here. And my dad knew who we sold the car to. And like after 20 years, he messaged them and was like, hey, do you still have the brown BMW from the 70s? Do you still have it? Yes, we still have it. Do you use it? Can I buy it back? Can I buy my childhood car back? And we got the opportunity to buy it back. And it was like my first introduction to the BMW brand.
Really? So this is really the first thing that you remember also for cars in general, or just specifically to BMW?
I mean, for cars in general, I mean, we all have played like Need for Speed or Gran Turismo when we were kids.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember we went to hill class and stuff, and one day I came back from kindergarten and I saw the E21 in front of our house. And I didn't know it was the car my dad grew up in. I didn't realize that. And then when he came home from work, my dad, I was like, Dad, there's a cool car outside. And he was like, yeah, that's our new car.
Our new old car.
Yeah, all new car, yeah.
Yeah. And tell me, was it just a bit of an emotional question, but was your grandfather still around that he saw the car coming back? And what was he saying?
At the time, I think he didn't want to sell the car, but he needed to because like the family was growing and four-wheel drive was really a priority now. So
yeah,
I think he's glad that the car's back, but he couldn't like fully show his emotions. But,
I would say that is very Graubünden style, to be honest. You're not like carrying your emotions on a plate.
I mean, maybe we don't want to bother like other people's with our thoughts.
Yeah. But let us speak more about the E21, because for me, the E21 is one of those cars that are totally and really not rightfully neglected in a sense, because it's overshadowed by the E30. But we shall never forget, the E21 was the car that the Design Museum in London put in their publication 50 cars that changed the world. And I mean, that means something because it was a quite affordable, sporty, modern-looking car at its time. And I think it's very important. But the most important question, Sandro, which version did you had?
We have like the early model with like the smaller chrome mirrors, which is like for me the prettier one.
Yes.
And engine-wise, it has a 2-liter 4-cylinder, so it's a 320/4.
Yeah.
But with injection.
Yeah.
So it's like the
and double headlights.
Yes, double headlights, of course.
Of course. And I think the first car ever that I saw on the roads in Germany, where I grew up in Hamburg, was the first car I saw with wipers on the headlights.
Ours sadly doesn't have that, but I might need to talk to my dad about it to like retrofit them.
Very good. It seems to me that BMWs have a very strong connection to your family.
I have like 5 cars and I always look at other brands, but somehow I always end up buying a BMW.
Yeah.
I can't explain it and I can't help it. It's just something that comes naturally to me.
Should we jump into the 5-car garage of Sandro? So the 5-car BMW garage. Let's start with the first one you owned.
The first one is an E30. It's the 323i. I got the car with the help of my dad when I was, I think, 17 at the time. And I learned to drive with this car. In Switzerland, you have to participate in some sort of like road course to better understand how the car moves when the road's slippery or wet and stuff like this. And I went to this event with my beloved E30. But the instructors, they hated me for bringing like a 40-year-old car without ABS, without traction control. We didn't get along, but I learned quite a lot that day with the 323.
Mega.
And I think it will be with me forever because you can't sell your first car.
No, you shouldn't. And then you have a convertible as well, right?
Exactly. I mean, one E30 isn't enough, right? So I had to buy another E30, which is a 325i. And the cool thing about the car that it was repainted, but in a BMW color. It's a Daytona Violet, which I really enjoy. And it has the M-Tech 1 body kit. And I put on some 16-inch BMW BBS RS wheels. And it's just, it's like the perfect summer car. I drove so many kilometers with the car this summer that I also can't sell this car because it's just too great.
I think we should agree on one thing, and that's a big, bold statement. But the E30 convertible, whatever model you take from the E30 convertibles 3 Series, is the one convertible that looks fantastic, open and closed, and that's very, very important.
I mean, it looks stunning either way, but I prefer it like with the top down because that's how the designers intended it to be.
Absolutely, I think so too, and it's such an amazing car, and also the touring. I mean, the touring is also fantastic. Don't tell me you have also a touring.
I don't, but my mom still has like the red touring we talked in the beginning. But I mean, there's no bad E30 like body styling.
Yeah,
and E30 is like a great E30 in my opinion.
Yeah,
I have an E46 330xi touring, which is like my. It sounds a bit weird to say daily because I don't drive the car during summer. I drive all the other cars, but it's like my winter car and car for like daily things.
Yeah, and I could agree more. I had a silver one, and it was the greatest car I ever had. Is this also a 330?
Exactly. I mean,
best engine ever.
The all-wheel drive models you can only get as like the 2.5 liter or 3 liter M54 engine, which is in my opinion a good engine. And
also, many features are amazing, like the screen and the windscreen in the back that you just can open it to easy load stuff. I don't know how you call this in English, but everyone knows what I mean. And the engine, the 6-cylinder, is an amazing engine. Fantastic car. Perfect.
I mean, it's the car to do it all.
This is the one car I miss a lot as well.
Totally understandable. I mean, I couldn't take any other car as a winter car, in my opinion, at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. So good. Okay, so that's the touring, the E46. Let's go on.
And then I have 2 5 Series, 2 E34s.
Yeah.
One's a 535i, and the other one is an Alpina B10 B-Turbo.
Is that the latest edition?
Yes, I've found the car in Ticino.
Okay.
Which is like a 2-hour drive. For me, it's like right next to the border to Italy at Ponte Tresa. Maybe you know it. They have fantastic market there with fresh local stuff. Anyway, I found the car there. And also I found the car on Facebook Marketplace, out of all places, which is such a mess to look for cars. But when I saw the car, I was like, okay, I will message the seller. I mean, maybe it's a scam, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I asked a good friend of mine, I asked Max if he wants to come with me. So it's like better to check a car out together because otherwise I'm like too much in love with the car and he can like keep me grounded. So we looked at the car and drove it and everything checked out. And like on the first 5 meters of driving, I was like, okay, I'm going to take this car home with me again. But it was a great decision.
I mean, it is 3.4 liter twin turbocharged M30 engine. I mean, what can go possibly wrong? Nothing.
I mean, it's always difficult to say, but for me, it's a very fast car. I mean, it has tons of torque. It has great gearing. And I even got to take it out on the German Autobahn this September.
Yes.
And let's say the new RS4 owner next to me, they didn't enjoy me passing them at over 250.
Of course
they
not.
Gave me quite a look.
Yeah, I could imagine. But I mean, obviously, this is a disclaimer. Everyone who goes out, please stick to the rules of your country in terms of speeding and make sure that you are safe and more importantly, that your surroundings are safe. But coming back to the fun stuff, I think this car, especially B10, is such a great car. And I remember we had this lovely podcast with the Heidecker family from Liechtenstein, who are the main importer of Alpinas in Liechtenstein, and especially B10. I don't know, what is the color of yours? Is it the red one or?
No, mine's Alpina Blau, also Alpina Blue.
Yeah. The very deep blue, like it's this very deep, soggy, fantastic blue color.
It's an amazing color. It changes so much when the light hits it just right.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the Heidecker family. I had to buy some stuff from them to like make my B10 look proper again because it doesn't have the stripes at the moment. It's missing all the emblems. It has the wrong badges on the car. And most importantly, the previous owner cut the front bumper of my car to like allow for better cooling of the intercooler. but for me it just doesn't look proper. But I will get it fixed over this winter time, and the car should be ready for Como next year.
And you have been already at the BMW Classics Amici Automobili at Villa Erba, right? The great event that we're organizing next to the, of course, prestigious Concorso d'Eleganza Villa d'Este. And I think it turned out to be a great festival of cars. So which car did you took the time you went there the first time?
The first time I got to take a car there, I took the E34 535 with me, because I just got the car and it was the first opportunity to bring a car via the Hofmeisters.
Mm-hmm.
But this event, I don't know, it's ongoing for nearly 20 years with the public day. And I've been there ever since I was a kid. I mean, I've missed 1 or 2 years, but my dad took me always with him to this event, and it changed quite a lot over the years, but I enjoyed it nevertheless. Also,
cool.
It's fantastic start to the season, in my opinion.
Absolutely. But mention starting of the season, I think the year 25 was also quite special for you, right? Because didn't you kick off the BMW season 2025 in Switzerland?
Exactly. I got the opportunity via the Hofmeister group. They asked me if I could host a season opener in Switzerland. So I asked around where we have a decent location stuff, and I got lucky with having the place of BMW Switzerland. They have a great parking lot with the building behind and everything. I got the opportunity to host the event there, and we were 50 or 60 cars, I think.
I mean, that's amazing. And you also think, and I'm quite sure about it, that you wanted to create a little platform for the young generation as well in Switzerland. And you created a fantastic thing called PNP, Pass and Pizza.
Exactly. I have met so many friends through Instagram, which are the same age as me and have classic cars. And it was we have to do something about it. I mean, only talking to the people via Instagram, via text messages isn't the same as meeting up in person. So me and my 2 friends, Lars and Max, we decided to go on a trip together through the Swiss Alps. And after that day, we were I think we know some people who enjoy this as well. So we thought about it over the winter time, and we were okay, let's do something of a community, of a group who enjoys to drive mountain passes and enjoys to eat some good fresh pizza.
Perfect. I mean, it's the best combination, and it's very nice. It's a very nice name. So the only question I asked myself was, where do you find pizza on a mountain pass?
Well, I mean, we drive 3 to 5 passes each event. And I mean, somehow we always pass through a town or anything, and we just go look on the internet or ask people from this area, where do you think is the best pizza? And it's also a bit of a challenge to find a place who can where you can park 15, 20 cars. I mean,
yeah.
But so far we haven't had one bad pizza place yet.
I mean, that's a good track record, I would say. And how do I find out if I would like to join, living in Zurich? How do I find out about Pass and Pizza?
Well, at the moment we only have an Instagram account, which is Pass and Pizza. It's everything without any dots or underscores or anything.
Yeah.
And there we announce the new events which will happen next year.
So as we say, follow Pass and Pizza on Instagram and you will be updated. But this is a brand open community, right?
Exactly. I mean, for us, it's a great car is a great car. It doesn't matter if it's from the brand BMW, Porsche, Mercedes, Audi or Alfa, whatever. I mean, a cool car is a cool car. It doesn't matter which brand it's from. And the car's one thing, but we also like to meet other cool people. I mean, it's not very helpful if you have a cool car, but you're unapproachable and stuff. So just be kind, and we also like to share the cars when we go on a trip. I mean, we have like some people who are like, take my car for the next pass and I will take yours. And they gladly change cars. And it's like
Nice.
always a bit of the younger generation, which is great to see. And it's also difficult to say what is a cool car. And I mean, for us, it's also difficult to like limit the amount of cars. We can like take 15 cars, and when you have like 20, 25 people who apply, how do you select the people? It's always difficult and always sad to like inform people that they can't make it this time. But we keep track of the people who tried one time, and on the next time we try to take them with us. So it's not like always the same people.
Okay. Sandro, we have a little thing in our podcast, and obviously I assume that you are a vivid listener of our podcast.
Of
and
course.
It's called The Pit Stop. And The Pit Stop is a series of questions that I would like to shoot on you. And please make a quick decision between the two options I offer you. Are you ready?
No, I'm ready.
Good. E21 or E30?
E30.
Swiss Alps or Italian lakes?
Swiss Alps, I think.
Restoration or modification?
Modification, I think.
Morning drive or night ride?
Morning drive, definitely.
Power or balance?
Balance.
Mechanical feel or digital precision?
Mechanical feel, 100%.
Pass and pizza or concours lawn?
I think pass and pizza to the concorso. That's the right answer.
Gran Turismo 4 or Need for Speed?
Gran Turismo 4.
Family garage or personal collection? It's a bad one.
I think personal collection.
Perfect. That's it. Thank you very much. Gran Turismo 4 or Need for Speed? So you belong to the Gran Turismo camp.
My dad and I, we played for almost every evening for like half an hour with together on Gran Turismo 4 and then Gran Turismo 5, then the next one. And we did this till I was like, over 20. So for me, Gran Turismo holds a special place in my heart, especially Gran Turismo 4, which was my first game where I truly learned to drive a car like on PlayStation.
When we look at the racing drivers we had here in the podcast as guests, they always say, okay, how many times a week you spend on the simulator? And they say at least 7 to 8 hours a week, right?
My dad read a lot of Automotor und Sport back in the day.
Yeah.
And they had like some comparison tests between the cars. And he was, I wonder if that also like happens on Gran Turismo or which car is faster here. So we took like some similar cars or like competitors of the time against each other on like different tracks. And one time I drove car A and he drove car B, and then we swapped. And it wasn't really who was faster, but which car was faster. Because in the beginning, my dad was the better driver, but this changed in quite fastly that I was becoming better. But it was still great fun, I think.
I think that's a very lovely story of two car-loving persons. And I think that fits the claim because the claim of the BMW Group Classic is drive, live, love. And I think these three words are a very nice explanation of what we do when we speak about cars and we drive cars and if we are around cars. Would you say that you can identify with this motto?
100%. I mean, all the cars especially, they give you such a sense of connectivity to it. They like make you feel part of the car. They like have so much character, and they really like, I think they almost demand your love
Mm-hmm. True.
to like fully enjoy them. And I mean, if I drive with my E30 or anything on the mountain passes, I mean, I can't stop smiling. I mean, I've driven the roads like 1,000 times, and it just hits me like the first time. It's just a great thing, and I grin from ear to ear.
Nice. A friend of mine, also a car collector and Pebble Beach winner, Fritz Burkhardt, also a fellow Swiss of yours, he said that the value, the brand, and the model of a car really doesn't count. The one thing that counts is the smilometer. And what you just described is very important. But under this motto, Drive, Live, Love, we made a movie about you as the BMW Classic made. I was not involved, but how was that feeling to be featured in a film?
The feeling was great, but I had to move all the cars to the garage you see in the movie, which isn't my garage. It's the garage of my grandpa.
Mm-hmm. It's a magical place. I really likes it's like time travel.
It's fantastic down there. And it was quite amazing to see how much creativity and work they put into such a short film. But I think it's an opportunity which I gladly took and I will always remember and cherish.
Nice. Sandro, thank you very much for sharing this fantastic Graubünden love, the Grijoun love for BMWs. And I think it's really a nice story, a nice personal family story that you shared with us. We are very grateful for this because that's what it's all about. And I love the fact that your father bought back your grandfather's car. And I even like the fact more that your father was not speaking to his father for a couple of days or a certain period of time because he sold the car. And that's, I think, shows true love. And I think we cannot wait to the next programs that comes up with Pasta Pizza and maybe with the Connected Drive. So please follow Sandro on Pasta Pizza on Instagram and you will get notified. And if you see Sandro and his wonderful Alpina Blue Alpina B10, just say hello to him. And I think that's very cool because I would bet there are not too many Alpina Blue Alpina B10s with a Graubünden GR number plate.
That sounds about right. So far, I haven't met any other Alpina car on the streets here.
Super. So, Sandro, thank you very much for joining. Merci vielmal. And I would say, as you said in the Engadin, Allegra.
Exactly. Like in Davos, we say Danke Dusek, which means thanks 1,000 times.
Perfect.
And,
I love that.
It was a pleasure to talk to you, to share some of my stories. I still have so much left in my head to talk about, but it was great to get a feeling and to be part of this podcast.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And also, how you say? Thank you. Danke Tusik.
Danke Tusik.
Okay, so there's a Danke Tusik also to the great team behind this podcast. It's Jan, it's Federica, it's Marcus, and so on. And if you like what you just listened to, do us a favor and follow us. And whatever podcast platform you're using or YouTube, please make sure you subscribe that you don't miss any of the future episodes of Classic Heart, where we definitely share a lot of drive, live, love as well. And if you want to watch the movie we're speaking about, just go on YouTube and find the BMW Group Classic channel, and there you will find under the tab Drive, Live, Love, you will find all movies we've produced so far and also the one with Sandro. Sandro, thank you very much and always safe driving, and I hope there will be lots of pizza and a lot of passes. Thank you very much, Sandro.
Thank you as well. Bye-bye.